Kanye West recently reached out to Lil Durk to check on him, after it was revealed that prosecutors are processing over 230 gigabytes of digital evidence for discovery. This includes audio recordings, video footage, and 20,000 pages of reports, suggesting they have more than enough proof to establish Durk's guilt.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Just taking a day at a time. Just chilling and staying focused for real.
Yeah. I love the time we spent in Saudi, man. That was great.
Look, that's all I'm talking about here. You know, people here they get their time and they ain't never experienced the world. So I be telling them stories. They be on 20.
Wow. Yeah, man. I just got off the phone with Puff. I talked to him for the first time 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago he called me. Yeah.
With that Kanye interview with Durk in jail going viral.
After Kanye West's jail interview with Lil Durk went viral, things took a turn for the worse in court the next morning. While reviewing the 230 gigabytes of evidence, prosecutors reportedly discovered that Durk was involved in 2 more incidents. According to a court update, federal investigators believe he paid to have 2 individuals targeted Stefan Mack, who was responsible for the death of Durk's brother, and OTF Jam's baby mother, who passed away after Durk allegedly learned that Jam had been wearing a wire around him. The feds suspect OTF Jam is the key witness in linking Durk to all 3 crimes. It was during an Instagram live session that Durk allegedly realized Jam was wired. Jam was seen holding the top of his jacket, whispering something inaudible.
I ain't gonna lie. That's my whole same thing. I ain't gonna lie. Feeling like back in the day. Oh, oh, dang. Look like that. He's so happy. He's about
check on your man. Know what you got?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Hey, when I was growing up, I
don't have a day architect.
I'm having a day.
School's out now.
All that whooping on the net, it got your man.
OTF Jam is the same man Lil Durk once gifted $50,000 to during this Instagram live session.
What's the name? Steady crying, huh? He's steady crying. Feed him. Look. In the middle of the big mama.
See that?
Feed
My
him.
baby. That's really how y'all hold y'all babies. I gotta hold my money like this. It's too much. Crazy though. I'm sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and internet games and all this. I'm some money to do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do it. Whatever it is I want to go out and do it. Not what I want to do, what I want. Y'all can do that, bro.
Bro got out what?
You know that
Haven't you did off?
the year I did it now?
Yeah. They let it be. 12. That boy popped out 12 years. Yeah. So much money. We really just get in order to pick out the lanes, man, boy.
However, months before his arrest, Lil Durk suspected that OTF Jam was acting strangely. It has now been revealed that Durk had been playing 3D chess all along. He knew Jam would eventually cooperate.
See shit from a mile away. I don't think people realize that. I can have a conversation with you for 5 seconds with you and know your.
Durk later addressed the situation, revealing that he no longer even lets his friends know where he lives and keeps all information to himself. It's clear how hurt he is, knowing that Jam has been snitching.
Nobody ever allowed to my house. It be our best friend never been in my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
I promise. Like, it's people like I just don't allow around my girl and my kids, because it's like I'm just a different type. I'm not the have family night at Durk house tonight.
So, everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta everybody getting watched. Watch everybody. Hey, you go too. Hey, they go too close to them kids. What to do? Like, that's how I play, man.
I don't play.
Unfortunately, Lil Durk realized the truth about OTF Jam too late. Unable to take revenge himself, he allegedly sent his crew to handle it for him. According to reports, OTF members tracked Jam to a hideout outside Atlanta, where he was reportedly punished for snitching on Durk. A photo from the scene outside the house where Jam was staying has surfaced, adding to the speculation. However, Jam wasn't the only one allegedly dealt with for crossing Durk. Prosecutors have now linked him to another crime, connecting him to a fatal incident in Chicago. Authorities believe Durk was behind the passing of Stefan Mack, reportedly as revenge for the loss of his brother D on January 27, 2022. While he hasn't been officially charged yet, his name has surfaced in recently unsealed court documents ahead of his detention hearing. As evidence, prosecutors referenced an Instagram story posted for D-Thang just 30 minutes after Stefan Mack's passing, along with another story where Durk was seen laughing the following day.
What? Chicken punch. Hey, somebody else said slap card. What is it? Slap card.
With federal prosecutors easily lining up evidence against Lil Durk, many blame OTF Jam for cooperating. However, on February 24th, Durk's lawyers filed a request for his release on bond. They proposed a $3.3 million bond, backed by equity, in his homes, and cash from Sony Music, but the request was quickly denied. In court, Durk's legal team argued that his incarceration is unlawful, revealing that his rapid prison transfer was due to conflicts within his cell block. As a high-profile rapper, he allegedly became a target for commissary and extortion, prompting concerns about his safety behind bars. His lawyers warned the judge that Durk's life in jail is at risk, and that he isn't receiving the legal protection he should. Adding to the tension, they believe Quando Rondo is orchestrating hits on Durk as revenge. Both Quando and Lil Tim recently did interviews where they echoed the same message. Some view this as a coincidence, while others suspect it was intentional to avoid federal scrutiny over potential retaliation. Lil Tim, the man involved in the King Von incident, also spoke on the situation, saying the entire ordeal could have been avoided, and that Durk ultimately threw his life away in pursuit of revenge.
Get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like, they ain't never popped that shit off. That would never happen.
This even led Quando Rondo to express similar feelings, saying he wishes things had been handled differently. He noted that Durk has a family and many responsibilities, but ultimately threw it all away.
Whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% know them. And at the end of the day, bro, all this book that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $3-4 million could have came out, or whatever. Like, they could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way.
This has only made Durk's time in jail more difficult, as he has now been moved to a section with harsh living conditions, similar to what YNW Melly has experienced. Charleston White even weighed in, stating that people like Durk don't deserve comfortable jail.
The YNW Melly, I'm so happy he in jail getting this treatment. Yeah, I'm so happy he in jail getting this treatment, homie. Homie, when you take a life, homie, you ain't got a right to complain about a motherfucking thing about being mistreated. When you done chose to play, think somebody.
Alongside this, Durk's lawyers presented several arguments for his release. Their first point focused on disproving the prosecutor's claim that he self-snitched through his lyrics. In a strategic move reminiscent of the YSL trial, Durk's legal team introduced an alibi based on the timeline of a song. In court, his lawyer revealed that Durk's producer had submitted a sworn declaration in the M for hire case, stating that the track Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy, featuring Babyface Ray, allegedly used as evidence was recorded 7 months before the incident in question. To support this, the court documents included an attachment showing the original project file's creation date, proving it predated the event. The lyrics under scrutiny, "Look on the news and see your son," "You screaming no no," were linked by prosecutors to Quando Rondo, who was seen at the scene of the crime crying out in distress. However, Durk's lawyers argue that this timeline proves the song could not have been a confession, weakening the prosecution's claims.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
While the alibi seemed strong at first, prosecutors quickly turned it against Durk. They pointed to additional lyrics from the song, where he raps, "Told me they got an Addy. Go." They got the location. Go. Prosecutors argued that this line suggested direct involvement in a setup. Their case was further strengthened by a recent statement from Brick Baby, who claimed that he would have dropped Quando Rondo's location if Durk had asked. This connection allowed prosecutors to push back against Durk's defense, framing the lyrics as more than just music. They saw them as potential evidence of intent.
Like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, look, this is my boy. He lost his boy. Who did it could be around. 9 times out of 10, had he had to ask me, I probably would have been. Because if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I leak a bar? Sure. I said if he make the call right now, I'd accept it.
Right. As Brick Baby already agreed, he's not snitching against Durk.
Although Brick Baby has already stated that he won't snitch on Durk, the Quando screaming lyrics remain one of the biggest coincidences in the case. Prosecutors even backed their argument with a video clip of Brick Baby publicly speaking, where he said, "You can't say Durk never slid for King Von anymore because they got PAB." After Durk's arrest, Brick Baby reacted to this old interview during a live stream, unintentionally making it seem like he had drawn federal attention to Durk's name.
Why would I do that?
Why? Like,
You can't say that.
oh, because of FBG Cash? Or who?
Nah, because Lil Bob.
So this is about the.
Oh! What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more.
Once the feds began investigating Durk, one of the first pieces of evidence they uncovered was footage of King Von jewelry shopping, alongside 2 suspects in the OTF case D and Boogie.
Let's go over there. Boss, you good? My boy.
They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in.
With the help of DJ Academics, it was pointed out how Durk may have inadvertently snitched on himself through the lyrics on his album, Almost Healed.
2021, his brother. 2022, is who his brother, they get caught. To Vaughn, at least a cousin of theirs get caught. 2023, he drops an album, I'm Almost Healed. You think about that, Chad? It's like poetic. 2020, well, 2021 is brother. 2022, get back for both those situations. 2023,
This sparked rumors that OTF members were cooperating against Durk, causing speculation to spread. In response, OTF Bezos stepped in to calm everyone down.
I don't know what's going on, but the people that's in the courtroom, man, for real. There'll be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what's going on for real. Y'all really be trying to play Spectre Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, first y'all into the jail, going out there. Now y'all come on money up there, man. Snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on for real. My kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because you y'all be trying to get them put under the jail.
Durk later addressed the situation himself through a jail phone call, reassuring everyone that he's standing strong and has no plans to enter protective custody.
I said, I know you're people if you need anything, you know I got you.
I appreciate it. It's all that counts,
Yeah, I know how that be, bro. It don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved our money except for that first time. Once it was that, it was that. Once it was like then, everything was his.
I feel bad for you saying, I came up here like, shit, where you from? What you got for me? I'm into it, yeah.
Man, what? Hey.
I'm saying, they be like, man, you know you, man, send me your stickers, whatever it is, I got to tap you on it. Nah, for sure.
Kodak Black's attorney, Bradford Cohen, weighed in on Durk's case, stating that he has a chance to beat the King Von and Quando Rondo revenge charges unless OTF members testify against him. Cohen explained, "I'm hesitant to say they have a slam dunk case on Durk Banks. They still have a long way to go to prove the conspiracy against him."
It depends on the hunger of the U.S. attorney and the AUSA that's involved. And if they want this individual badly enough, they'll make very attractive deals for these individuals. What does a very attractive deal look like? I think they go for the lowest hanging fruit. Whoever, didn't actually die, maybe someone that was involved that didn't actually, or someone that, but it didn't hit, they're going to have forensics. Yeah. So they'll take whoever is the least culpable, and I think that they'll approach him and make a deal with him, that'll be the most attractive. And if that guy doesn't make a deal, they'll move on to the next guy. So usually that's what happens, right? You go for the lowest hanging fruit first, the guy that you think will flip, the guy that didn't really have that much involvement. And I think what also is interesting with the indictment is it wasn't just money. They're like, oh, it could have been money or it could have been career advancement.
But it's not all bad for Durk. A lawyer has predicted his potential release date. And when he could be free...
Durk Banks, so far I've seen one text that says don't have them associate my name with any kind of flights that they're taking. Certainly that's not a good text, but is that the only text? Because that doesn't, that in itself doesn't stand on its own. Certainly it's circumstantial. But like I said, we have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes or audio tapes of him saying something, I think that's a lot different than, hey, just make sure you don't associate my name with these guys. So I'm hesitant to say that they have, a slam dunk case on Durk Banks.